All right, he's checked. He's starting in position 4.
Careful there.
All right, E-Buggy. Need you out here on the corners. We had plenty of them. I don't need to be calling names. All right, we've got into the front straightaway. Looks like we've got a marshal there tying his shoe. We need one at the berm. And we need one over here on this side of the track. I guess you got this corner? We got it. Need one more out there in the yellow bucket by the hose. All right, looks like I got somebody head that way.
Appreciate it.
And I need somebody in the berm on the far end of the track. The bowl. Okay. Looks like we got our marshals. Drivers, are you ready? All right. 8-minute race. Everybody's going to go on the dome, less than 5. Bit of a pile up in the berm, but they land on their feet, get going. Looks like Mark out to an early lead. Scott getting all beat up. Getting the truck going right here at start finish line. 2 guys piled up there. That was Patrick Ireland.
Oh, come on.
All right, Mark comes back across first, followed by Daniel, followed by Randy. Randy started in the B main. He's worked his way right up. Jack in 4th, Brandon in 5th, Scott 6th, Ty 7th, Carl 8th, Patrick in 9th. Leader and second place coming through the ripple over the step up. That's the race for first position coming across the start finish line between Mark and Daniel. Third place, not far behind, that's Randy Cart, the red and white truck. Jack Aslan's currently sitting in 4th. Not a lot of traffic behind him, not a lot of traffic in front of him. Just got to keep it on cruise control. No mistakes, and he'll have that 4th place trophy. 5th place, Scott Anderson. He's turning on the afterburns, coming for Jack. He says, I want that 4th place position. Meanwhile, leaders coming across the start finish line. That's Daniel and Mark and Randy. Oh, they make a pop. That's a lead change. White truck's in the middle of it, getting lapped, I think. Make sure to stay out of these guys' ways. They are trying to. That's first through the ripple, second through the ripple, third through the ripple. Randy Cart in that red truck, all the way from the rear, coming all the way up into second place. Looks like Daniel Miners runs down to 3rd.
There's a turn down there, Randy.
Looks like we got one way off the back of the berm. Meanwhile, Scott Anderson's starting to reel in Jack Aslan. Starting to put the pressure on. Right behind Scott is Brandon Powell. If Jack makes a mistake, he could lose 2 positions and be out of a trophy. No mistakes. No pressure. All right, got 5 minutes 45 left in this race. Order right now: Mark, Randy, Daniel, Jack, Scott, Brandon, Ty, Patrick, Carl. Scott makes a little bobble on the entrance to the straight. Jack makes a bobble in the third. Now it's a race between Jack and Scott for that 4th place. Meanwhile, looks like it's a race between Mark and Randy. Randy takes over the lead. Randy in that red truck, Mark right behind him in that yellow and orange truck. Daniel Myers still hanging in there in 3rd, going through the pole. Down the front straightaway, Jack Aslan, Scott Anderson fighting for that 4th position. And right behind them, looks like we've got Ty and Brandon going through the bowl. Fighting for that 6th position. Oh, Patrick Ireland goes off the track. Almost takes out Daniel Myers.
I saw you, Daniel.
20 after 20.7 minutes.
All right, Scott's getting within striking distance of Jack. On the clock. Only 0.7 seconds between them.
I don't know if I put it out there, but I put
That's
it
the race to watch right there for 4th place. The green truck and the red truck going over the roller. Looks like Scott's going to hold on that 5th place. Ty and Brandon are right behind him. Right now, Jack's still going to get a trophy if he can just hang in there for another 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Looks like he made a mistake. It's going to put him down in 8th position behind Ty and Brandon. But he can catch back up. He drives clean. Halfway mark, 4 down, 4 to go. Plenty of time left in this race if you can keep it on all 4 wheels. Leader working his way through that traffic. Just got around
place with 19 left is 13
All right, leader going through the bowl in that red and white truck, followed by Mark Pearson through the bowl. Third place, Daniel Myers going over the big air double. Makes a little bobble, but lands it. Fourth place, Scott Anderson now in that red truck down the front straightaway over the big air double. He lands it clean. Looks like Jack gets tied up with the first place driver. Give him a little room. He's coming around the passage. That's Randy Cart.
I'll go inside here. You go out.
And they get tied up a little anyway. Jack stays in it. Looks like fourth place in the red truck. Scott Anderson over the roller. Right behind him is Brandon Powell. Only 1.8 seconds behind him. Brandon in that yellow and blue truck. That's the battle right now for fourth coming across the start-finish line. Scott Anderson and Brandon Powell. 1.4 seconds on the clock between them. Scott trying to keep it easy and smooth, landing these jumps perfectly flat. Brandon's trying to cut the corners close, putting some pressure on Scott. See if he's going to try and make a pass under the sprint straightaway. No, he goes wide. Going to have to try again next time. Well, right now with 2 minutes 12 left in this race, Randy, Mark, Daniel, Scott, Brandon, Ty, Jack, Patrick, Carl. Scott makes a big bobble. That's our third place, fourth place upside down. He's back on it. That's going to let Brandon Powell now take over the fourth place position from Scott Anderson. Leader, Randy Cart, Scott Anderson starting to sit in fifth. Patrick Carl upside down. He's back on it. Watch it. Upside down in the ripples. That's going to slow Brandon down just a little bit. They give Scott a little chance to catch up. With 1 minute 25 left in this race. Looks like Daniel Myers and Mark battling it out now for that second place position. They are jumping all over each other. This is a race to watch for second place down the front straightaway. Daniel Myers in the lead, followed by Mark McPherson. Trucks look very similar coming through the bowl. Daniel's got that second place. Mark wants it. They're coming up on Scott Anderson, about to put fifth place a lap down. That's going to be Daniel Myers. Oh, Mark gets hung up on the roller. Now it's just Daniel coming across the finish line. Brandon Powell now losing position to Scott Anderson. Brandon getting all out of the groove. Loses position now. That's going to put Scott Anderson back up. So now's the time to use it. Leader coming out of front straightaway. That's Randy Cart. Scott Anderson currently in fourth, down front straightaway. Nobody in front of him, nobody behind him. Mark McPherson is second down the front straightaway. Brandon Powell coming out front straightaway, currently sitting in fifth. Jack Aslan in sixth. This could be a race for fifth if Brandon makes a mistake. Jack could still get it. Brandon does make a mistake in the bowl. Let's see. Time to lap. Brandon makes another mistake. Jack could have the fifth place trophy if he can stay ahead of Brandon. And he can. Brandon's all inside the track. All Jack's got to do is keep it on all four wheels. He'll have that fifth place. Mark, you're done. Scott, you're done. Patrick, you're done. Race to the line. Race to the line. Daniel, you're done. Take third place. Jack Aslan finishes up fifth place. Randy Cart coming around with his victory lap. He's done. Trophy's going to be, wait for Brandon, Ty, Carl's vote. All right. Daniel, Scott, Jack, Brandon, Patrick. T2 is Mark. He's going to get a trophy. First through fifth are also going to get a trophy. Bring him up to the stand. Let's go ahead and get some of these trophy pictures knocked out. Last race as well, which was E-Buggy. Let's see the E-Buggy and the short course guys up here. Get your pictures taken.
Caleb will get it.
Let's hold the nitros off until we get these pictures out of the way.
E-Buggy, I need the E-Buggy. Top 5 and 6U. Don't hold it, just hit it. Just hold it for like 2 seconds. There you go. It'll go into a reset mode if you're not careful.
E-Buggy T2 sponsored by Oral Arts. If you need anything done with your mouth, go see Oral Arts. They are the masters.
I usually go see my wife for that.
Oh, hey. Oh, Randy there. Well, come from Dickerson Road. I'm in Drew on here. Let's go down one. Randy's go down. He was Iron Man, Forest Man.
Only 2 more races left in the day. Current time, 2:27. We're right on track to be finishing a little after 3. Give you guys plenty of time to have a nice Sunday drive home.
I wonder if all the E-Truggies are here, because there's
Appreciate
only
everybody for coming out and supporting RC3.
2 more guys down there to come back up.
The 9th annual Rocket City Challenge.
Might not even be a full heat of it.
Alright, y'all ready? Here you go. 1, 2, 3. Get one more. Got it. I need short cars. Four-wheel drive short cars.
Four-wheel drive short course.
Hey,
Bring them up
Caleb.
to the nitro stand and get your
Hit my button on my
pictures
truck.
taken.
It's right there on the this side. Down off in that hole, big round button. No, it's on this side. Stick your finger in there and you'll feel it. It's a big hobby wing button. Right behind the battery.
Mark.
There you go. Thank you.
Mark McPherson. I need Mark McPherson.
Hey, you see my glasses down there?
Are they purple? Mark McPherson. Lay it down there. The racetrack stand. Mark, where's Mark? There he is. Coming. Who won? Randy? Randy won. Thank you. Dan, Fizz, Jack, Fizz.
Those look better than the picture they posted on the internet.
Right?
I can't hold both. Yeah, this makes it a challenge.
You want to slide in here? You've been going right here. I'll move down for you.
Ready?
That way I can keep you in line.